Hey everyone, I'm Kekkers, and this is Fantastic Four First Steps. Now remember to hit that like button and subscribe. Let's get started. Okay, so here we are with the start of Phase 6 of the MCU. We can all agree that Phase 5 was quite the mixed bag, but it's time to move on, and in doing so, we're kicking things off with a fourth attempt at a theatrical release of a Fantastic Four film. Does it flounder, or is it fantastic? Before we go any further, let's just say this. It is a fully self-contained film. No cameos, no Easter eggs, no references to other Marvel movies or properties. It's an honest-to-goodness film that stands completely on its own merits, and thank God for it. Featuring Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, and Eben Moss-Bachrach as the ever-loving blue-eyed thing, Ben Grimm. It's following the steps of Superman in that it's skipping the origin and relegating that to a minor television documentary. These heroes are established, well established, and they're a worldwide group of celebrities. Hell, they're world leaders, and surprisingly, the world's actually better off for it. This is a world that said, let's put supers in charge, and it actually worked out. One problem that the previous film struggled with is that each one kept trying to play up the horror of the transformation of the characters, the struggle with what they've become over what they were. You see, here's the thing about the Fantastic Four. Yeah, there's a bit of that, but the real joy of being a Fantastic Four reader is that, for the most part, they like what they're doing. Yeah, sometimes it bends in its tragic phase of pouting over being a big rock monster, but most of the time, they actually like what they're doing. And people actually like them. And this film lets them and lets us enjoy them being the Fantastic Four rather than moping about it all the time. With all the problems of the world seemingly solved by super science and super diplomacy, the film deals with pretty much the second most well-known thing about the Fantastic Four, Galactus. And yeah, he's great. He's a big purple space guy, and he's a wonderfully otherworldly threat. And with Julia Gardner as the Silver Surfer in this, they are truly terrifying. And they're a threat, a global threat, and treated as such. This is more of a disaster movie like Armageddon or Deep Impact than a superhero punch fest, though we do get a bit of that. I have to say that I absolutely love reading this. He's the exact level of unhinged craziness and slightly amoral insanity that you expect out of the world's smartest man. The retro-future aesthetic of this film goes a long way to separating it from the rest of the Marvel universe, and I have to say, I am hoping that we don't get stuck with them being in the regular MCU, because I think it would lose what makes this film special, what makes this world special. You see, for me, what's great about having a multiverse isn't that we get all the crossovers and see all the heroes, connecting. It's that we get to see all these separate universes and different ideas about how the way the worlds can be. And that level of creativity is something we can only have with them separate. This film has heart, this film has emotion, this film has stakes. It is, in my opinion, one of the best Marvel movies we have had in years, and that is because it is different and it isn't afraid to be different. It's not held back by the world that Marvel has set up and has been stuck in for so long. It is its own thing, and it is absolutely wonderful because of that. This is Fantastic Four finally done right, and if there's one thing that I'm a little disappointed in, it's that we didn't get as much Ben Grimm. I really think that the Thing was sort of sidelined for this. All the characters were great, I just would have wanted a little more from him, but Reed was great, Sue was great, and the film was great. You might even say it was fantastic. Anyway, I'm Kekkers, this is Fantastic Four First Steps, and I will see you all later, taters.